Okay, y'all. I just spent 15 minutes trying to get this camera together, so this just gonna have to be that. Like, I hope everything is seeing what everything is supposed to see. So I hope so. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that my camera wants to be my friend today. Let me just at least. Okay, it's recording, so we just gonna go with what we got. We just gonna go with what we got, okay? Because I'm ready to push this out to you. Okay, so Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, episode 2. This episode is called Sisters Before Misters. Candy, we go back into, so coming into this episode, so we go straight into where the party left off. Candy is still pissed. She's telling Todd, like, that bitch is all up in my face. You better get her. Todd is so calm, cool, and collected. He is swiveling around that party like a smooth criminal. Like, it's so crazy how your man can just be so balanced with your, like, turn upness. Like, it just be so amazing to watch men when they be like so cool and collected, and they watch just be hype, and then looks like, Ty, your wife is going off right now. You just too cool for me. But yeah, it all end up coming down. Candy end up coming down. Don Juan end up, having Candy's back, of course, going 10 toes hard for Candy. So it was all over. I really still don't know what they was arguing about, honestly. Like, but it was over. So then, okay, everybody get together. Sonya come to the table. She does an outfit change. Nobody. I don't think nobody even noticed Sonya did this outfit change. Like, okay, Sonya, outfit change. Whoa. Okay. But then she ends up leaving the table because they started talking about the mess that ended up happening with Candy and the girl, how Candy was going to jump on her. And then Sonya was like, you know what, I'm leaving the party. This is for my husband. Like, Sonya always got to make these type of grand exits. That's how she was in Jamaica. Like, okay, Sonya. Everybody just kept on talking about what they had to talk about. Like, it was just like, okay, Sonya. Sheree looks like a fool. Like, just defending Martell. It's just like, girl, like, we'll get to Sheree. And it just really baffles me. And then I think I'm gonna touch on this in just a second, like why it baffles me so much that Martell has gotten his way to this platform. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. So Don Juan's on go. He explaining what's happening or whatever. Marlo is rolling the dice at the table, the gambling table. She's talking about, this is Birkin money, honey. I cackled. Who was the lady in the yellow hat that was like holding on to Martell? Was that a producer? Because we just kept seeing her in the scene. I'm like, who is this lady? Who is this older lady? She was like an older lady, but she was just like she held on to Martell's arm the whole time. So I'm like, just like, who is this lady in the yellow hat with him? Like, I was just confused when I watched it for the second time. So now we go into a scene of, if we finally get to see Drew, did I miss her? I did not. If Drew was not on this season, I probably wouldn't think twice about it. It's a lot of people that I miss. I.e., Nene. Sometimes I miss Tanya. Sometimes I miss Portia's energy, even though I'm not a Portia fan at all. But she brought something. And sometimes I even miss Cynthia. But I don't think I even miss, what's the girl that Kenya brought before that stirred up all the mess? Dang, I forget her name. It wasn't Fallon. It was the girl that was going at Drew. I even miss her. But I didn't think twice about Drew. Like, the only reason Drew is like kind of got this type of relevancy right now is because of the divorce she got going on. That's why people are eager to see what she got going on right now. But if it was, I promise you, if the divorce wasn't going on, people wouldn't care about Drew. People wouldn't care about what Drew got to bring. So that's why I really feel like this. I hate to say that this divorce is probably like, I just wouldn't be surprised. If this divorce was a scheme. But then they do seem unorganic. They really do. They really seem unorganic. I'm sorry, y'all. I see a red bird at the window. I have a thing for, that's another story for another day. So, okay. So we finally get to scene with Drew. And I was just like, do her son have a I'm so sorry. This red bird is at my window. Like, it's so crazy. I'm just okay. So I'm like, do her son have a knot on his head or just me? You know, you can't really pick out things about the kids, but I was just so worried. Like, did he hit his head? Like, is something going on? Like, I hope he's okay. Like, but maybe it was just a camera. Maybe it was just me, you know, seeing things. So Drew is now releasing music. That is her thing right now. She's always been an actress, but she says she's always been a singer as well. It's just like you kind of confuse the people when you don't come in like that. But I guess Drew probably did come in like, oh, I'm a singer, but not. I don't remember. But whatever, Drew is a singer. Drew sounds like she has a little voice. So kudos to Drew for following her passion and releasing her music. Drew talks about her father having Alzheimer's, I believe. If I'm not, if it's not Alzheimer's, please forgive me. But Drew's dad is going through some certain health conditions, and I believe from what we've seen that Drew visit her dad back in Chicago. And you know, sometimes her dad really don't remember her, but when she started singing, you know, her dad remember her. So this is where she's just getting all this inspiration from, I'm believing, to, you know, push her singing career. So kudos to Drew. I mean, she can sing. It's not like when she sings, it's just like, girl, what you got going on? But whatever. So I was just confused when she walked in the door and she just was hugging her daughter, and then the daughter was just like, they give her a kiss, and she was like, you still don't get kisses, and you missed your brother. So was your sons with you when you went to Chicago? Like I was kind of confused of the dynamic of the house. Like how were you gone? How long were you gone? Were you up there for months? Like did Ralph stay home with the kids for months by himself? Like I was just kind of confused when it came to that part. I also was confused when Ralph was. I thought he was in IT. Like it's like when you switch up on us, like you come. Like I understand that people change, people grow, and people find different things. But in that lane that you're doing, like when you go off to all these different lanes, I'm sorry, all these different lanes, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with you. Like if you come on the show, like how they were, you know, from Housewives. I'm kind of getting off topic, but from Housewives of Potomac, what their problem with Wendy was, she came to the show, which I did understand this part. A lot of stuff I didn't understand. A lot of stuff I would never understand when it came to Housewives of Potomac. But one of the things that I did understand their frustrations with Wendy at that time is because when you first presented yourself as a person on the show, you presented yourself as, I'm this professor, I do this news broadcasting, I am just this uppity AKA girl, like, but then next season you come BBL, ready to turn up, ready to take shots, living a little, like it's confusing. So it's just like, we know you as an actress, we know you as, you know, doing IT, supposed to be writing this book, but now you come on and now y'all singing and you're a producer, and then he on the backside of your album, like it just seems so controlling. Like you can see that it's not there for Ralph and Drew. That's what only makes me second guess that it's probably not a front, they're divorced. But it's just like, because it's clear as day, you can see that their vibe, their energy, their aura from the jump, from when they even brought their ass on the show from day one, was not there. So I think Drew playing with us. I think Drew is playing with us, y'all. I think Drew is an actress. I think she knows how to act her butt off. I wish she would stick with that because she's really good in that field. I think Drew is acting. I don't know what Ralph is doing, but they are some actresses, and these people are putting on a show for us. I don't know if Drew and Ralph, this is Drew and Ralph's reality. I don't get organic vibes from them. I get scripted, like how they were at that reunion. Was this the last reunion? It probably was the last reunion, but everything seemed scripted. We're going to go over our lines. This is what we're going to say. This is how I'm going to come in. This is what I'm going to do. Like, it seems very much so like that every time. And this is prior to us hearing about them getting divorced. They've been like that. So, that's just my opinion on Drew and Ralph. They sure do be confusing the hell out of me. But that's just my opinion on that. So now we go to Candy is meeting up with Sonya for dinner or lunch, whatever they're going out to eat. So Candy is still explaining how busy she is or was that day. What all she had to do was supposed to be a day of relaxation or a free day, and it turned out to not be that. And so Candy was just trying to get some understanding of where this girl came from, how this started, why Sonya didn't explain to her what was going on with the girl prior to her coming. I did 100% understand Candy's point of view on that, because if I'm coming to a party and you already done talked to this girl with Sheree about me, and you know I'm your friend coming to this party, put me up on game before I hit the door, like, hey, this girl's talking about yada 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 before she even approached you, especially if you say that you told her to talk to Candy before she even should talk to Candy. You should already have prepped Candy so the outcome wouldn't have been what it was, if you get what I'm saying. So Sonya is just fake all around. And at first, when I first watched it, I'm like, Candy, do you take up for anybody? Like, but take that back. Sonya is fake as hell. Sonya, wherever the wind blows, Sonya is going, baby. Wherever the wind blows, Sonya is going to go right along with it. If you in her face, Sonya is going to agree, yes, you're the best. Like, you are the best. Like, I think you are right. And then the next person that she goes to, they going to be right too. So Sonya is playing the fiddle with everybody, baby. Sonya is going to be whoever friend is in front of her. And that's just facts on facts on facts. So moving right along. So we still talking about, what's going on. I believe, now we get to the second episode, and Sonya is still talking about her family, and she's talking about how your sister feel this way about living with y'all. Your husband feel this way about living with y'all. Your mama just came from Florida and said this way about living all together. These people want to leave your ass. That's what it is. These people don't want to be in this mess. You want everybody in this mess. And you're like the celebrity, the breadwinner, the star of the family. So you kind of call the shot. So whatever you kind of say in a sense probably goes. So I kind of get a feel that you're being selfish, Sonya, for your own selfish reasons, trying to have all your family. Like, it's connecting now. First, with the sister, it was just like, girl, you live in her house. But now it's just like, no, girl. No. Sonya, you want everybody in that house so that mama can take care of that child, that mama can cook, that sister and that husband can be the assistants. They can make your world go round. They are like your world. They're your team. Because you probably don't want to hire a real team. So they are probably the bread and butter to you being Sonya, the brand. So that's probably why you don't want the people to leave. That's really what it is. And I get that energy from Sonya. No, she didn't say it. No, but like, as I'm hearing Sonya talk about like how everybody is on the same page and want to get out, and she's the only one that wants them to still be there, you would think it's the other way around. You would think the family want to stay, and Sonya, if you get what I'm saying. So I think that's my perspective on what's going to happen with this Sonya's place. I think it's for Sonya's own selfish reasons why she want her whole family in her house. Candy and Todd are at the restaurants now. So we go into, Blaze. Blaze is on Cascade. Yeah. So let me give you a little bit about Cascade, because I'm really from Atlanta. And Candy gonna give you the dressing up part. I'm gonna give you the real part. Cascade is the hood. Cascade is the hood. Candy knew Cascade is the hood. All Candy's restaurants are in the hood. That's nothing new. Blaze is in Cascade. OLG is in Camp Creek. She got another one like in East Point. Like, nothing is like it with the richest of the richest. Nothing is in like the nice suburban neighborhoods. Everything is in the hood, and Candy knows that. Candy's home is in the hood. So it's nothing wrong with the hood. I really respect people like Candy that bring their business back to the hood, and I feel like this is just obstacles that they have to, hurdles that they have to get over with trying to bring money back into your hood. We need that. Because I'm from the hood. Like, this is where I'm from. Candy's, setting up shop where we from, in Atlanta. So we need that back in Atlanta. We need more people. Like Greenbrier Mall, for example, is going that. That's like a historical mall. Like, the first Chick-fil-A that was ever in the mall was at Greenbrier Mall, and they're closing. Like, you would want these celebrities, these socialites to buy up these properties, fire up the stuff in our communities, which is in the hood, to give us, in the embetterment from where we came from. Like Tyler Perry's doing it. He's damn near, his area of Camden Road is in the hood, but he's trying to, you know what I'm saying? When I get money, I'm going to bring money back to the hood of Atlanta. I'm not going to put my restaurant in Buckhead. Of course, the safety, not really, because Buckhead is still, but still, I'm not putting my stuff in the shops of Buckhead. I'm not putting my stuff on Peachtree. I'm not putting my stuff, I don't know, like in Brookhaven. Like I'm just not doing that, because I want to bring back to the people that supported me from the beginning. Like Pinky, like the Slutty Vegan, that was in the hood, and that started, like, you got to start, like, I'm all for bringing your restaurants in the hood. But Candy, don't make it seem like, oh, urban area, no, it's the hood. It's the hood. But I wish Candy would have flipped that, like, we bringing money back to the hood. Yes, these are the obstacles that are going on, but we're supporting our community. And that would have made me like, yes, Candy. Yes, which I know that's what she's still doing, but she gotta make it seem to the people like this is it's safe here, which it is ultimately. Like it's not like that. It's not like that. How they trying to portray like Sheree lame ass sorry y'all, but Sheree lame ass trying to portray like, are you gonna get like biscuits or bullets? Like Sheree, what establishment do you have? What business what brand do you have, Sheree, to be talking about anybody? She's coming hard at Candy. Like, I don't know what Candy done said about her on that. Speak on it. I don't know what Candy has said about her on that, but Sheree got real smoke for Candy. Even when Candy had anything to say about Martell at that party, like, you can see Sheree rocking the red, like, so why was it brought up then? So why was it brought up then? I'm like, Sheree, calm down. What's your beef with Candy? Anytime somebody say Candy name in front of Sheree, since this season been on, Sheree has been on one. Like, girl, chill. Baby, this bitch got 3, 4, 5 restaurants. What do you have? Zip. Like, zip it, Sheree. I just want to grab Sheree lips like this and just say zip it. I want her 2 lips to be just like this. You see how my hand like that? Like, just like this. Zip it, girl. Just zip it. Sorry. So, Candy and Todd restaurants. Todd wants to open a Mexican restaurant. I think Todd be having his hands in too much. I get that, Todd, but you're going to burn her out. So what's the good of having a burnt out wife? You got a rich wife already. What's the good of having a rich wife and a burnt out wife? Like, you don't want that, Todd. And if you want to be burnt out, kudos to you, but it's tricky. Because at first, I was all on Todd. Like, you can see both sides. Candy, if Todd has helped you with your projects and your aspirations, it's only right that if he feels the need that he wants to go and what he wants to do and he needs your help, it's only right for you to be the helping hand for him. At the same time, it's not just like, I was your helping hand, you was mine. Like, yes, but this lady got kids. This lady got a foundation. This lady got a brand. This lady got, it's certain sacrifices that they have to make on both ends, and they got to come to a common ground on that. So it's tricky. But Tobby, it just seemed like he just doing a lot. I can see if he was on a straight and arrow. Like, we're just doing the Mexican restaurant right now, but you're doing the Mexican restaurant. Last week you wanted her to produce the play. Like, it's just like you're confused. You all over the place. Just like Drew and Ralph is. Like, Todd, we can't keep up with you. Like, can we just get something consistent with one thing? Like, we can't keep up with you. So I can only imagine how pulled in different direction Candy feels, because now it's the Mexican restaurant. So the producer walks up to Candy and Todd and say, so first they do a taste testing. So the chef or whatever he is comes out and explains to them, like, we got some new food for y'all to try. So Todd them tell them to bring it out. So the cousin walks in. So it's just awkward because you got this big dude walking in. They don't explain that this is the kitchen manager from start. So I'm just like, okay. So didn't the kitchen manager, like, just how he walked in and approached himself and inserted himself in the scene, it was just weird. So for you to say, oh, we're not talking about this, when the producer asks you, is we going to discuss the elephant in the room, I'm trying to figure out why this nigga even here. So it's just like, yeah, he got this sling on like he hurt. He here, like, we all confused. We all wondering. If you would have just went through that scene and not said anything about it, we would have been hella confused. So it was good that the producer asked. So I just didn't understand why Candy was just like, "Oh, it's nothing we can talk about." Well, why put it in our face then? I mean, all of us are wondering about it. Like, all of us are hearing about it. All of us know about it. So, but I seen something on Twitter like this. The producer, it would have been perfect to bring back Candy in the Gang and address that there. Now, I agree about that. I never watched Candy in the Gang, but I do agree about maybe what I gotta say. What I gotta say. They probably should have brought Candy in the Gang back and discussed their triumphs there instead of here. But whatever. So we now get to meet Akila. We get introduced to her, I guess, child. Kenya is always bringing somebody new, but I guess everybody is. Because Sheree had Courtney, Candy had Mayetta. Kenya is bringing this girl. Drew don't really bring on nobody. Sonya, we don't need no number two Sonya. But I guess her sister, so Marlo. Maybe Marlo can bring somebody. I could be here for Marlo bringing somebody. I want Kenya to be by herself. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just like, I guess. So, yes. So Kenya and Akila are playing tennis. She's a football wife, a wag, whatever. Kenya is dating Kill Me Crazy owner, which I could have sworn I heard somebody say the Kill Me Crazy owner is black. But I'll get an update on that. Because I just, like, before this season came, it's so ironic that someone was talking to me, because I had Kill Me Crazy one day in Atlanta, and they was talking about to me, and I was like, oh, the owner of Kill Me Crazy is just, like, a black owner. I'm like, what? So, I got to find out more information on that. I'm going to actually go to the person that told me that and ask them for more information on that, and I'm going to come back to y'all about it in the next, season. Episode 3, whatever. So, yes, but kudos to Kenya if that is the Kevin Crazy owner. I think that's so dope. He got a little bread, Kevin Crazy is everywhere in Atlanta. So, cool. Sheree, don't miss when it comes to that dressing. Sheree don't miss. I'll be looking at Sheree outfit on every scene. That bitch be dressing her ass off. I don't know who her stylist. If she got a stylist, that's probably the only person she pay on time. Cause that baby, whoever put them pieces together for her, it ain't even pieces. It just be casual wear. It just be, I don't know if it's Sheree body, but Sheree be dressing like it's outfits. Every outfit Sheree wear, it's like I'll wear it. I'll put it on. I will wear it. I will wear it every time. Like. So that's one thing she can do. She can put on an outfit and she can have a nice body, but everything else is going to shit. That mind is going to shit. That mouth going to shit. Everything else is going to shit, but she can put on an outfit and she can have a nice body. That's it. That's all she got. So Sheree's now glam mom. She explains that Cairo now has a baby. Oh, so sweet. Sheree said Martell has been ambushed. Okay. So Martell, I don't know how Martell was ambushed, but Martell has been ambushed, guys. Sonya goes wherever the wind blows. Like I said, she goes wherever the wind blows. Sonya is just so damn fake. I can't keep up with Sonya. Drew and Ralph now head to the studio. I was in and out of this scene. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Drew is working on her EP. I found it so surprising that she got her inspiration from singing Happy Birthday to Sheree last season. That was crazy to me. It's so weird watching Drew and Ralph. It really is, but whatever. I can't wait to see Drew without Ralph. I can't wait to see Drew on this Housewife. I hate to say it as like a divorced woman without him, because I feel like the acting would kind of like be over with. Like, I feel like the scripted type of feel will kind of be over with, because y'all would be done trying to fake the funk for TV. Like, I want to see the real you, Drew. We want to see the real person, not the actress that you play cut scene in action. We don't want to see that, Drew. We don't. I don't, personally. I don't want to see that. But To each his own. Um, I said, is it any other part of the song in that little chorus you keep singing over? It's like that 3-4 line take. It's a cute little line take, like a chorus. But I'm like, can she show different parts of the song? Like, I just was confused. Like, she kept singing that little chorus over and over and over again. So we go into Sheree's warehouse. So Sheree is telling the people that's packing up the clothes, this is wrinkled. What are these, girls? She wanted to come in like a boss. You failed. Everybody knows you're not a boss. Everybody knows that that's a whole private company that you're paying for them to deliver and ship your items. Girl, sit down. These are not your real workers. Like, you coming in and you got them on payroll. That's why you gotta ask them, is it a more cost to getting the wrinkles out? Sure, ain't nobody. Who do you think you fooling? We are not people on the street. We come together as a collective. You're not fooling us, Sheree. You're not fooling us. Like, she's not fooling us. I love how they're giving YouTubers their shine on the show. I don't know what it is about this season, but they're giving YouTubers a lot of light. Like, you seen Kempire and another lady. I don't know who the other lady is, but like, these top YouTubers, they're like inputting what they're saying on these, YouTube videos, and they're inputting it on the TV show, and it just gives me so much inspiration. Like, watching that last night, I was just like, wow, that could be me. Like, so I was just very like, it really filled my heart, to see how they are really investing into these YouTubers and putting them on this big platform, even for a split second. Like, it's just, because nobody really doing it. So I just think that is amazing for the YouTubers. It's just amazing. It just goes to show that just to keep going. So that's what it went to show for me. So, is it just me, or are all of us as a collective tired of talking about Martell now? Because I am tired. I'm ready to talk about. It's only the second episode, and I'm already ready to talk about somebody else or something else other than Martell Holt. Jesus, it's just like hearing Sheree defending him. She sound like Ariane, not as stupid. Yes. She sound like Ariane. Like, you can tell that her and Martell has talked prior to her defending him. And she is saying word from word about, like, it's like Martell is talking through her. Like, she sounds so dumb. Like, even the same vocabulary that Martell used. It's just, she sounds just like him. And they all do. Like, it's so crazy how somebody can be stigmatized. Like, it's so crazy how a man can just like robot a woman like that. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, and whether it was 2020 or 6 months ago when she was talking to Kenya Small, that was 2020. That's their whole excuse. It was 2 years ago. That's even worse, because that makes it seem like even worse. For 2 years straight, this man has been fishing. This man is a clout chaser. He's been fishing. If Kenya would have went for it, he would have went. He would have went if Kenya would have went for it. He would have went, Sheree. Stop lying. This was 2 years ago prior to you. You was the last resort, Sheree. Sheree, you was the last resort, girl. If Kenya would have DM'd him back, he would have went for it. They would have took it to the top. If Kenya was dumb enough. He was fishing to see who's the dumbest fish in the sea. That's why he liked Ariane. Like, and the man wasn't even divorced in 2020. He was still chatting bitches, thanking them for their kind words on the live in 2020. And the man wasn't even divorced yet. The man got divorced in 2021. The man wasn't even divorced. He was a married ass woman. Dee McKinney from the Housewives of Atlanta. Sheree know what's up. Sheree ain't fooling nobody. Sheree know what's up. Sheree just playing dumb for y'all, but she ain't fooling me. On the next episode, I was just like, how is Candace bringing out Drew on her tour which she is a, rising artist her damn self. So what tour are you hosting or headlining that you can bring Drew out? Like, girl, don't you supposed to be the people that come out before the headliners? Girl, Candace, you and Drew better sit down with this, music career, girl. I like it and all, but girl, y'all be doing too much, girl. Relax, girl. Relax. But it was so funny when Marlo was screaming at Drew in the preview. I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. That was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. Yes. But this is all I got for y'all today. Until next time, I will see you guys next week. Be sure to comment, like, and go ahead now. Like, while I'm talking, like, comment, like, and subscribe. Like, y'all act like y'all can't do it. It's free. Comment, like, and subscribe so we can have a conversation about what happened in the episode. And I will see you guys next week. Until next time, peace.